just to have a go with a colour challenge. So these colours have been picked randomly using the wheelofnames.com channel, website, and basically I put in all the colours, the current Stampin' Up colours, and let it choose. It just does it. So if it seems a bit random, that's because they are random. Yeah, it's just kind of like one of those things. Anyway, yeah, so we're currently Zooming. If anyone, hi Diane, lovely to see you. If anyone wants to come and join us in the Zoom, hi Kathy, please do. The information is on Artful Stampin Space, or if you're not on Facebook, please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and you can get in. So this is Saturday the 11th, 2021, and we've got Night of Navy, Calypso Coral, Polished Pink, Garden Green, Basic Grey, and Pear Pizzazz. Kind of a bit odd, but we'll work with it. Okay, so whenever I get random colours like this, I tend to have a look at them, especially if I'm going to be stamping something floral. And I'm thinking, okay, so set these aside for the foliage, so I can get rid of that now. Then I'm looking at these and thinking, okay, so this could be like a texture or a background or even a leaf. Hi, Melanie. Well, we're still Zooming, if anyone wants to join us. And then these kind of colours for the flowers. So I'm going to start with, I think, Calypso Coral. I have the Art Gallery stamp set here because I feel like I've neglected it a little bit lately. So I thought it'd be nice to use it. And I'm going to actually do a design where I come up from the bottom and down from the top onto my piece of paper here. So let's just move the camera a little smidge higher so that you can see everything. There we go, that's better. So a bit of Calypso Coral here, which is a really rich kind of coral colour. I'm going to stamp that there and then stamp one a bit higher up. Do that again like so. And there. Then I'm going to stamp this one coming down like so. Now this stamp set is a two-step stamping set, so we have this additional image that can be stamped over the top. So I'm going to grab that one out and use the Polished Pink because it's quite a strong colour. Hi Gina! Yeah, doing good. Hi Jill. Hi Darlene. Hi Karen. Great to see you. Okay, so I'm going to stamp and then have a look at it, and I think I might just do my little kind of swivel that I like to do and then stamp again so I get an extra bit of texture there. Now I'm going to be brave and just go in and stamp this full strength, and yeah, it works. I was hoping it would work, and it does. I thought it might overpower it a little bit because the Calypso Coral is second generation, which is a really lovely peachy, pale peachy kind of colour. So it works okay. There we go. That's looking pretty. So how is everybody? Happy Saturday to you if you're watching this live. If you're catching on the replay, thank you so much for coming in and seeing what I'm up to. If it's the first time visiting, I really enjoy stamping this kind of thing where we use the stamps to create a whole sheet of beautiful imagery and then cut it up and make cards with it. So if you missed last night's marathon card making session, do check it out. I made 4 cards, but it was from some of those stamped one sheet wonders that I did on the Thursday night. So I'm trying to be a good girl and clean as I go because I'm not going to use these stamps now on this design again. And then I have this set out here, this design, and I think I'd like to put some flowers here now. but I don't want the leaf, so I'm not inking up the leaf. I'm kind of deliberately leaving that out. So I'm just going to stamp that there and there, like so. Tuck that right in there. Okay. Oh, lovely, Gina. It's nice to see you. So, as I said, we are currently Zooming. If anyone wants to just join in for the chat and a bit of banter and crafting. You don't have to be crafting to join in. You can just sit and have your cup of tea and say hi to everybody. Okay, Margaret, no worries. It's a bit early for you. I didn't expect you to get up with me or for me. Hi, Ellie. Farmers Market Day. Oh, enjoy, Ellie. Have fun. Right, I don't feel like I have space for it there, so I'm not going to put one there. And that's the beauty of these, that you can think of a pattern, but if it doesn't work, you don't need to follow your original thought blindly. I'll just do a little bit down here. Okay. Right, there we go. Lots of lovely pink in there now. So I'm looking forward to trying to get some green into this. Because remember, I've got 4 other colours to use on this yet. And also this flower. So I'm thinking what I may do is use the Night of Navy, but I'm going to stamp it off at the side. I want a pale Night of Navy. There we go. So I'm just stamping off, stamp, and then stamp in there. Okay, so I'm just checking I can see all your comments. Okay, so remember you can do that if you haven't got lots and lots of different coloured inks to choose from. Remember you can stamp off and get a second colour or even a third colour, as you can see there. So that's the first colour, that's the second, and then this is the third, like so. Right, must lose some space for some leaves. So I've got this lovely stamp set here. It's called Christmas Season, but as I'm looking at it, I'm wondering whether or not this is going to be a bit too big. So I'm going to choose a small leaf here. Now I've just remembered I also wanted to stamp this flower inside, full strength inside these. So while I'm remembering where it all goes, thank you, Karen. Oh, my camera seems to have shifted a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do full strength into here, like so, and then second strength onto those ones, the lighter ones. So full strength, then lighter. That's it. Just gives an added bit of dimension to these. Okay. Right, so here is the foliage, and I'm not going to ink it all the way down, as I want to leave a bit of, I don't want to see that stem. I'm just trying to have a think where I'm going to put it. There we go. I think that looks okay. Thank you, Gina. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Mary. Ooh, I have my mum's pork chop in the oven. Yum, yum. What do you put on your pork chop, Diane? How do you season it? I don't tend to cook pork chops that way, so I'm always interested to know what people do with it. Oh, suddenly got an itchy palm then. What does that mean? In the old wives' tale world. Okay, right, I'm still thinking that these leaves, that's probably the largest I could go. So I'm wondering whether to get a smaller leaf to tuck in here, because I really don't feel that I can put a bigger one in there. So, just having a quick little look as to what I have that I could use. Just thought I've got this Art in Bloom, this little leaf here, and I've got to use pear pizzazz, so I'm thinking that would be quite nice in there. Onion powder, garlic and salt and pepper. So that's fresh garlic, is it? Oh, that sounds yum. Yum, yum, yum. Now I'm wondering if I need to re-ink my pear pizzazz, because it's coming out quite pale, but now this is looking very busy, but quite fun. I feel like I probably need to get some smaller images in here just to break it up a bit, but I'll think about that in a second. It's not quite what I had in mind. I didn't expect these to meet. So I was planning to have them a bit higher up, so I've kind of bodged up a little bit there, but that's okay. It was interesting earlier in the Zoom, someone was saying that, you know, they had something in mind to stamp, but then it ended up looking very different, and she felt she didn't like it. But then when everyone else saw it, we were like, it looks lovely. So I guess because you don't know what I had in my head when I was starting, it doesn't really matter, does it? It is what it is. It's turned out okay. So it's very full though, obviously. Hi, Katrin. Happy dinner time. Right, so as I said, I want to put some smaller kind of elements in here now. So I've still got Night of Navy to use and Basic Grey. So I'm thinking just some small little flowers dotted in now to be a bit of a contrast. wonder if these will be small enough. Oh, they may be. Okay, let's try this out. I think I wanted them a bit darker, but they'll have to do. I definitely want a centre in there. It's a year-round look. All right, Margaret, sleep well. Oh, that's better. They show up a bit more now. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Maybe there. I like your emoji, Gina. Apparently, some people do watch me to go to sleep. It has been said to me in the past. Okay. So then we have got these tiny wee flowers, these little ones here, which I'm wondering whether to team up with. I've also got these little flowers on from this set, which, look, I've done a bit of stamp surgery on these. That makes it handy because then you can just make your own custom little flower stamp there. I'm thinking of doing that in the basic grey. Oh, well, try not to think about it too hard. I just kind of go for it, Gina. Okay, I think I did too many flowers in that one, but never mind. I think we just need a little bit of dottage now. Now we do have that small one in there that we could do that with. Might take a bit extra time because it's quite a small one, but it means you can be like careful about where you're stamping it. So I'm doing first generation and second. This is very full. Now, you may be wondering, what am I going to do with this? So sometimes I don't know. So I've devised a little system where if you draw lines onto a piece of vellum or clear plastic, you can audition these before cutting them up. So before, you know, taking the plunge and cutting, you can have a rough idea of the layout and how it will look like. So as I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, okay, so one basic thing is literally just to cut it into quarters, because it kind of lends itself to that. So let's just audition that like so. So it's obviously going to be quite a full card. So if you wanted just to leave it as it is without any sentiment, you can do that. A cover for a journal, that would look lovely. Yeah, I mean, you could, if you did a journal that size, you've got the pattern doing that. You could do it that way for a bigger journal. That would look really nice. Yeah. Oh, have fun, Cindy. Hello, l'atelier de Kiki. Bienvenue. Okay, and then if you want an idea of what it looks like, if you're doing what I call a thicker slimline card, so you can then cut it into 3 that way. And if you're doing, oh dear, I was going to say a slimmer slimline, let's just see if I can find my template. I might not have it to hand. Oh no, I don't. It's disappeared. Oh, this is another type of template. So that just gives you an idea. So you can make these up yourself, or you can just follow some of my tutorials. I do have these templates in playlists. So there we go. It just gives you an idea. So you just create your own templates that you can use vellum, as I said, or plastic. And it just means you can audition these to see how they'll look. So if you'd like to have a go at this, please do join the fun. I will list all the colours used in the description below. And if you head to Artful Stampin Space on Facebook, you can then share. I've created a specific post with the colours pictured. And if you could put your creations underneath that post, that would be great. If you forget to do that, don't worry. It'll be just great to see what you make. So just recapping, we use Night of Navy, Basic Grey, Garden Green, Pear Pizzazz, Polished Pink and Calypso Coral. And for the stamps we used Christmas Season, a little bit of Art in Bloom. I just needed that little leaf and those flowers, but if you've got something else, use something else. Blossoms in Bloom, I just use those flowers and the, oh, that's got another leaf as well, and the middle, the centre bits and those tiny flowers. But the kind of main feature really was Art Gallery, and I suppose I could have used the leaves from that if I wanted to, but I did use those 2 flowers and that flower, oh, and all that and that one. So there we go. So lovely to see you all. Have a great day. Thank you for joining, and see you guys again soon. Take care for now.